We have 1 week left until the ceasefire between the U.S. and Iran expires. And the White House is hopeful the blockade in the Strait of Hormuz will bring Iran back to that negotiating table. Now, Central Command says the blockade is fully implemented, with more than 10,000 military personnel involved at this point. President Trump is not ruling out a second round of talks with Iran, possibly as soon as tomorrow. Washington correspondent Trevor Shirley has the latest from the White House, but we begin with international correspondent Robert Sherman, who's live for us in Tel Aviv. Robert, good morning to you. What are we seeing from the region with this blockade now in full force?
Yeah, hey there, Markie. Well, certainly a slowing of all traffic that has gone through the Strait of Hormuz here up to this point, with the U.S. Navy in full effect. You've got over 10,000 service members that are committed to this one precise operation, with Central Command saying that 36 hours in, they believe that they've cut off Iran's ability to get ships in and out, saying a blockade of Iranian ports has been fully implemented. U.S. forces maintain maritime superiority in the Middle East. An estimated 90% of Iran's economy is fueled by international trade and sea. In less than 36 hours since the blockade was implemented, U.S. forces have completely halted economic trade going into and out of Iran by sea. In terms of what that looks like numerically, well, it's been a small trickle of ships that have been crossing the Strait of Hormuz in any capacity, taking the Iranian port situation out of this. The latest data we have, April 13th, which you had 6 ships going through. Compare that to 120 to 140 before Operation Epic Fury began. So that's going to be one of the issues here. It's going to be restoring freedom of navigation and total flow. Nevertheless, you've got the United States Navy standing by, saying they're not going anywhere, in hopes of upping this pressure against Iran in order to move them back to the negotiating table. But Iran's stance remaining defiant. Their president saying, we are not seeking unrest. We understand that we should not go to war for our country to improve. But at the same time, we understand that if we are attacked, we must stand firmly and not bow to them. We have heard from several of the mediating parties here as well, with the United Nations saying that they remain optimistic that there will be a renewal of peace talks here. These have not been without cost to the United States, however, with Central Command saying now 399 U.S. service members have been injured since the beginning of Operation Epic Fury, the far majority returning to active service already. Markie.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.